Hello, hello, hello. Great, beautiful, blessed Monday afternoon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is episode 43 of Happily Healed with Tenille podcast. If you don't know me, if you've never seen me, my name is Tenille Stewart, and I help women who've been diagnosed with lupus or chronic illness go from confused and discouraged to healed, hopeful, and in control of the medical narrative. Let me get my Instagram people in here. Hello. You missed the introduction, but if you don't know who I am, I'm Tenille Stewart, and I do things. Things I do. So, welcome, welcome. Let me know, okay? Thank you so much, IG. We are here. And YouTube, we are here. Tenille Stewart on YouTube. And I just need to know about Facebook. Anybody on Facebook? Let me know. I want to say it one more time because I know that Instagram missed out on that. Hello, my name is Tenille Stewart, and I help women who've been diagnosed with lupus or chronic illness go from confused and discouraged to healed, hopeful, and in control of the medical narrative. Oh boy, I should probably have my do not disturb on, and I don't. I'll deal with that later. Anyhow, okay, we're on all the platforms. Appreciate y'all for being here. So today on episode 43, wow, that sounds wild, right? 43. Okay, on episode 43, we're talking about when you are newly diagnosed with something, or when you are newly determined to start fighting for your health. How would you go about choosing a treatment plan, or even like what are the first steps? So I'm going to give you guys 4 steps that I wish somebody had told me this is where to start. And it would have made things way easier for me and less confusing and scary. So number one, don't freak out. Don't freak out, okay? Like, get it together. You got this. The Lord does not pick people to fight battles that he doesn't expect you're going to win, okay? So, number 1, do not freak out. And I'm going to give you one of the many, because dealing with medical professionals and dealing with, people who don't necessarily value as a full human being and only see you as patient number, blah, 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 only your last name, only, this procedure or that, it's not their fault. Medical professionals are busy. They have a lot of patients. You're not the only one. And they know that a lot of things they're doing are going to be scary to you because you don't understand what's really going on, which is, it is what it is. It is up to you to control the energy that you bring to these situations. These situations are happening whether or not you wrap your mind around them, okay? So, number 1, go ahead and get your wits about you. One of the breathing techniques that I use, out of the many, I probably have maybe 5 or 6 coping mechanisms that I use, like breathing techniques. So one of them is the 4-7-8. And honestly, I think that most of them are the same. It's basically control your breathing. So when you find out something scary about your health, maybe your heart will start racing, your breath will be more shallow, you'll, not be present in your body because you're all in your mind. And it's scary. I understand when you're scared and you don't know what's going to happen next. It's easy to get overwhelmed like that. So controlled breathing will help you with that. So the 4-7-8 method is 4 count inhale. So we'll do it together. 4. Okay, your inhales. I can't do it because I'm 4 inhales. Okay, 7 seconds hold. So that longer hold forces your body, forces your parasympathetic nervous system to relax. Like it must. It has no choice because why aren't we breathing? So 4-second inhale, 7-second hold. and then an 8-second exhale. It slows you all the way down. You are present in your body. There's nothing you can think about besides, I'm breathing. This is my breath. Maybe the count, the 4 and the 7 and the 8. But otherwise, you don't have time to think about, what am I going to do next? How is this going to work? Just think about that breath. So let's do that about 8 or 9 times, and you will be all the way calmed down in any situation. It doesn't have to be that you're sick and you're finding out a diagnosis. In any situation, when I'm dealing with on the phone with insurance companies and doctor's appointments and that kind of thing, I tend to do these type of breathing exercises, because that's when I get really hyped up, because they don't understand my situation. They don't know what's going on. They just are typing away and telling me, facts on their end. So that will make me uncomfortable, make me, mad, those type of things. So I tend to calm myself down, because this person on the other line, they don't deserve my wrath. They don't deserve my anger, because I know what's going on. They don't understand what's going on. It's calm down, calm all the way down. So do that. And that's going to help with restlessness. And the parasympathetic nervous system is responsible for rest. So it forces your body to be in a state of rest. So it helps restlessness, stress, overwhelm. And also I do visualization. So maybe I'll do that another day, but visualizations help also, like visualizing the very best outcome that could possibly be. Hey, Darren, God bless you. I visualize like me exhaling the most negative thoughts I have, or the most like disgusting parts of me that want to yell and scream at this person who's unsuspecting and doesn't deserve me to yell at them because they're saying something I don't like, insurance companies, doctor's offices, whatever it is. Exhale that and inhale the most beautiful, vibrant, like amazing air, as if, like, for me, because I am who I am, it is usually I'm inhaling like purple, pink, blue sparkles and like fairy dust, and every good smell I've ever smelt, and delicious food smells, and like all those things. So those things get me back to myself. So if you are, step one, get your wits about you. This is not anybody else's fight but your own, and you do stand a chance. This would not be happening to you if you were not the one for it to happen to. It is not an accident. You are here to fight for a reason, okay? You have a task. You have a mission. It's not, this is happening to me. This is happening for you. This is propelling your life in some kind of way, okay? So number one. So number two, pick a doctor, team of doctors. So I don't know if you know this, but you don't have to stay with the doctor you're assigned at first, whenever you're diagnosed with anything, or you have, your insurance says this is covered. You don't have to stay with them. There are other people in network. The thing is that people get scared and just take what's available to them. They're like, oh, this is my doctor. I got to stay with this doctor. If that doctor does not agree with you, if you do not agree with what they're saying, if they make you uncomfortable, if they speak to you in a way that makes you upset, any of these things are not good for your health. Your overall health is affected by your emotions, okay? So you get to choose to, love to, pick who you are interacting with when it comes to your medical care. I know that insurance coverage and all of those things play a part, and you have, the amount that's in there, unless you go out and make more money, which we could do. We could do that, sick or not, girl. We could do that. You can pick another doctor. You have a right, every way, to pick someone else. You have a right to pick a different treatment plan. What I do is, I'm learning the healthcare system in Georgia. It's way different than any that I've been exposed to before. And that's great, because now I can help other people who are in slower medical systems, because I'm not used to this. I'm used to New York. I'm used to Florida. Florida is, heaven's waiting room. So there's a lot of doctors, a lot of choices, a lot of appointments that can be made quickly. And New York is just fast paced in general. So you can get an appointment here. You'll be waiting months. So I'm looking for ways to navigate how to get the care that I need, that my grandmother needs, that my mother needs here. And when I figure this out, when I crack the code, I'm gonna let everybody know because this is outrageous. But back to the matter at hand. So you can decide whether or not you want to be fully medicinal in the way like Western medicine, or like I have done, you would like to be uh, you know, more holistic in your approach to whatever it is. Anything under the sun, there are cures for that occur in nature. However, they're not going to be the most convenient cure. They're not going to be the most consistent cure. And people forget that. So if you are doing something holistically, people tend to be like, oh, I did this for a week. It's just like weight loss or any other things. I did this for a month and it didn't work out for me. So I'm, like this didn't work. Don't do that. Da, da, da. People forget that everyone's body is different. You're going to receive everything differently. Even if you have an identical twin, it's probably not going to work exactly the same way for you. It's weird to me because humans desire narrative way more than facts. They're going to go to like, oh, I saw this one person and they did this one thing and that's how I should do it for the rest of my life. And then if that doesn't work, they trash talk that thing. Your body is yours. So you figure out what works for you. You take suggestions, you have to experiment and figure out how that's going to work for you. So like if someone's allergic to pineapples, you don't just never eat pineapples again because so-and-so is allergic to them. No, you find out for yourself, how does this make me feel? How does, that kind of thing. So the way that I do it, I have a primary care, I have a team of medical doctors, then you get a holistic practitioner of your choice. So I'm gonna look at their credentials because some people just have some stuff on the wall and you're just like, oh, okay, like sure. No, figure out if they are legit. They have, reviews, those type of things. Talk to those people. Include your medical doctors in what you're doing. And if you are working with someone who is not comfortable with you doing holistic things outside of what they're doing, switch them. Switch them right now. Stop playing around. You're wasting time. You have life to live, okay? So that's 2. Number 2, pick your doctor, pick your team. You can do whatever you like to do with regards to your medical care. Then number 3, community. Community is so important. My mentor, Darren Walker, says community will, doing it by yourself will never outwork a community. Your community, who you surround yourself with, energy is everything. Like you're in a body, but your body is not all of it. It's your energy that you bring to the situation. The energy. If you walk into a situation and you are sad and you're bringing in that sadness into a room, people feel it. If you walk into a room and you are confident and you walk in with your just yeah, people feel that. So if you are around a community, God bless them. Like I love my Loopies, and I love, that we are so resilient and we get through every day, even with the odds stacked against us, even with chronic pain and other diagnoses on top of the lupus. I do know that sometimes it's a toxic community. I do know that sometimes I have to lock myself away from the people who are focused, determined to be focused on illness instead of being focused on living their lives and focused on getting better and doing better and being better. If that's not what you're about, you're probably not in my circle. You know what I mean? Like people come to me because they are ready for change like that. They're ready to think positively and live positively and go through the pain that they're going through resiliently. Like they don't want to just live in that pain and stew in it. those are my people. And the community that I'm in right now, my mastermind, my other businesses, everybody is looking up, looking forward, goals. Get yourself a community, get yourself goals that you are looking forward to. The thing about it's even like getting older. When you're getting older, people are bored. Like they're like, oh, when you're 50, I'm like, oh God, like I have nothing to look forward to unless it's like grandkids or something. When you're younger, you're always excited. You're always looking forward to something, right? You're always like, oh, when I don't know, when I'm in the double digits, I'm gonna do this. When I'm 13, I'm gonna be a teenager. When I'm 16, I'm gonna drive. At least in Florida where I learned how to drive. When I'm 18, I could vote. I could whatever, And then when you get to a certain age, things get, mundane, and you're like, oh, well, I'm alive. I, just do whatever. You need those type of goals. You need goals that excite you with chronic illness. Like when I got out of the hospital, when I got out of the rehab, and they said, oh, take it easy, and you're probably not going to be able to walk far. You might need to walk with this walker for the rest of your life. You graduated from the wheelchair, but like this isn't going to, don't do anything. Me and my mother and my friend Claire, I don't know if you're on here, Claire, but hey, Claire, we walked 5K at the Bronx Zoo just to prove a point. And I was excited. I was ready. I was just like, they told me I can't do this. Watch me. Those are the type of things you need consistently in your life to keep it exciting, keep you, excited to be alive, to keep living. Okay, so that's number 3, community. Okay, and number 4, the goals that I just spoke about. Put them everywhere. Tell your brain constantly, we're not staying here. This is not it. This is not the end. This is not my future. My future is over there. Like, thank you, God, for getting me to this point. I'm also going here. Thank you, Jesus. Like, I'm a God girl. I don't apologize. I'm going to talk about it. That's how I do. It's having that expectation for more, for better, for healthier, for faster, for stronger. That is going to take you through. And I don't know if you need, but my advice is to put it everywhere. All these Post-it notes, ghetto, mad ghetto. It's not, it's not a proper just single board. I need that. I need to be able to add to it daily, weekly, monthly. And I switch them out and I decide, oh, I don't need that, or I've accomplished that goal, or whatever it is. I want it tangible. I want it in front of me. I want to wake up and look at it. I want it everywhere, because that's what keeps me going. So when you are first diagnosed and everything sounds overwhelming, scary, ridiculous, like, oh, how am I going to do this? Refer back to these 4 steps. So 1, get yourself together. Get your wits about you. Do breathing exercises. Do meditation. Do visualization. Do what you have to do to get your brain on board with this. Like, we are okay. I'm safe here. We're going to figure this out. Step 2, pick a doctor and a team. Pick a path of which way you're going to go. Holistic, Western medicine, whatever you need to do. Figure out a clear plan. Know where you are going, okay? Step 3, community. Surround yourself with the most positive, beautiful, like-minded spirits. People who are rooting for you, just like you're rooting for them, just like you're ready for change and progress. Find those people. Even if it's a little rough right now and they're not sure. Find those people who are going to get you through when you feel like you can get you through. It could be family, it could be people it could be new people. Get on meetup.com, get on Facebook. Get those people around you to just surround you so much that you have no choice but to fight for your life, the life that you actually want, not the life that you have right now. And 4, remind yourself of all of the goals that you just made daily, hourly. Put alarms in your phone, put signs on your walls. You got this, warrior. You got this. Remind yourself every day, all day long. Get on your own nerves with your goals in your face. You can do this. We are currently doing this. Today you woke up, you got out of bed, winning. Winning. You're on your way somewhere. Don't give up. I'm not gonna let you. You come to my podcast every Monday, I'm gonna get on your nerves with this positivity, with this reckless positivity, because it's happening. All your goals. I believe in you. So y'all have a great Monday. I don't know what time it is, Lord. I got into it. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your comments. I didn't really get to say anything, y'all, but hi. How are you? Hope everything was wonderful. But have a wonderful, beautiful, amazing Monday. And thank you for tuning in. I will see you again next week. Same time, same place. Stay happily healed. Bye.